This could be a refrigeration unit. This could be actually a refrigeration unit. I could make it into a refrigeration unit. You guys only want to know how that's done, but I could do it. I'm pretty sure I could do it. I've never done it before, but I'm pretty sure I can do it. Just take apart a whole little small refrigerator and build it into that. I ain't doing all that though. That's too much. Put a couple sandwiches in here, call it a day. Boom. Grab it by the handle. Go do what you gotta do. You got food in here. You got food in here. You got your power supply in here. You got your headphones. You got your music in there. Your Bluetooth speaker gonna be mounted right there. This is gonna be nice. Anyway, I think that's enough today. I'm just brainstorming with you guys a little bit. This is just mainly a brainstorming video, but it's also an update. I wanted to show you guys the improvements. This has got to be tightened up. We haven't tightened it up yet. I got to put some threads in there to tighten that one up. This one's real tight. This one's not tight yet. And this is only zip tied. This is just one of those flash brackets. I'm telling you guys how everything is done. This is one of those little flash brackets that I got. I just zip tied it. I did not screw it in yet. So we are going to screw it in and probably zip tie it as well. Zip ties are your best friend nowadays. Yeah, I'm finding that out. I never really used zip ties back in the day. I should have been using them all these years. But hey, you learn sometimes. You get older and you learn. You just learn. So I've learned to start using zip ties a lot. So we are going to definitely screw this in with one screw possibly, and we're going to zip tie the port on there, the 7-port USB hub. Still waiting on the print. The print's not going to be here until Thursday, so we're waiting on the main print that's going to come in. But before we do the print, we're going to put the matte box back on today, and we're going to try to get the Panasonic camera. The Panasonic camera, I got to find it. I got to go in here and look for it. The Panasonic camera is about that big. It's a nice camera too. I'm going to take that one. That's going to go inside this trash can. It's going to go inside here. That's going to be our main camera. Panasonic and Panavision. That's going to be doing all the work. It has an HDMI output, so that HDMI output is going to go all the way through here. I'm going to try to I got to go through here and probably pull all this all apart anyway. So we're going to pull it all apart, and once again we're going to lift this up a little bit. We're going to run the HDMI cable and the power for the camera all the way back to the back, and your power supply stuff is all going to be in here. This is going to be your power bank. So all your power, I might have a switch on here, you turn it on right here, and it turns on everything. All your lights are going to come on, the computer comes on. Actually, I don't have to do that. When you turn this computer on, the USB microphone is going to come on and it lights up, and the Bluetooth speaker, that's going to be separate. I could wire that all up together too if I wanted to do that. But anyway, it doesn't matter. But this is going to be your power supply unit. This is going to be actually working. Okay, so yes, it does have a Walmart printout of the camera, but it's going to be a working device. And what I decided to do with it, like I said, if I want to take it out, maybe one day I'll take it out. I'll go shoot some video with it. Just have some fun. You guys might see me like on the corner street shooting with this thing, and everybody like, what the heck is that? Cinema camera. Cinema camera. It's a Panasonic DXL, the DXL3. Look it up. You know, say we looked it up, but we don't see it. We don't see the DXL3. Yes, because it's not out yet. I am the only one that has the DXL3. Because the DXL2 is out, right? We might make a DXL3, then I'll have to change it to the DXL4. That's all I do. I just change it. Go to Walmart and print out another thing that says DXL4. Or just go to 99 Cent Store and get some stickers and stick over that. DXL4. I got the DXL5. It doesn't matter. You can rename, name anything, anytime. Name it anything you want, anytime, okay? That's what I do. This is a broadcaster, remember. This is a broadcaster. So we may call it a broadcaster cinema camera. We may call it the Panavision broadcaster. It doesn't matter. I'm just naming it, and I'm done with it. I build it, and who knows, a couple months from now, I might take it apart. I might take it apart, and I might build something else. Or I might change this out to be the, we talked about the Venice. The Venice, once again, these are all Velcro, so this can come off, and this could be the Venice in the next couple days. I could print out a whole different camera, okay? The Venice 2, okay, forget the Venice 2, the Venice 3. We have the Venice 3. It's not even out yet, but I have the Venice 3 right here. Just having fun. That's what it's all about, having fun. So once again, everybody, broadcasting Sunday. Happy broadcasting, bro building, bro budget. That's the main thing, bro budget. I told you guys, I can't show you, I don't want to move this thing around. You see me just painted that, I just painted that thing right here in front of you guys. I'm just letting it dry a little bit. We're gonna put a couple more coats of paint on it. Next time you see it, it's gonna be on here, which will probably be later on tonight. It'll be on here. And I gotta cut a hole in it, and we're gonna put the Panasonic camera in there. I don't know if I'll do all that tonight. I gotta find the Panasonic camera first. I did post a thing earlier showing you guys the camera that's going in there. I did a posting, so you guys will see that if you haven't seen it. And that's the Panasonic camera that we're going to use in there. We're not going to be using this little one right here. I just got that on there for fun. But see, what's cool about it is so many different things I can do. I can take this camera off. It just unscrews. I just put this little 1/4 thread thing on here. And like I said, this is going to have to be weighted down too. Maybe not. But that camera could actually be like right here. I could drill a hole and I could put it in right there. Okay? Panavision, Panasonic. So now you got an HD camera right here. You got another HD camera right here. You could have this one set up for a wide shot or a close-in shot. You could have this one set up for a wide shot. And now you got 2 cameras. This one does not have HDMI output though. That's the only drawback to this one. It doesn't have HDMI output. That's what it has. So sorry, junk. Cost a lot of money back in the day. But these were good. These were your pocket HD cameras that came out before phones. That's why these were so popular. And it cost like $200 at the time. You pop one of these babies out, boom. You go do your HD video, and then you take it home, or you take it and hook it up to your computer with USB port, and then you upload your video. So these were kind of cool back in the day. I might still keep this in my pocket, but I might have it to where you take it out of your pocket, and then boom, you screw it on right here, and now you got another HD shot. I can have this if I was like I'm doing a video right now myself. I can have it where it's shooting me, and then that could be shooting an audience or whatever. So Panasonic, folks. Panasonic, keeping it real, HD. Panasonic HD, this has been on a lot of my rigs, a lot of my different inventions. This has been on there, trust me. Go back and look at some of my old videos and you'll see it. So Panasonic here, and also Panasonic is gonna be inside of here. And I got actually 3 Panasonic cameras that are small, that are HD. The other ones are in my storage. Like I said, I can't get in there right now, so we gotta wait on those. And the other one, I think I know where it's at. I got a little Panasonic case in the house, and it might be inside of that. So I'm gonna look for that tonight. So we're gonna try to get the camera in here tonight. We're gonna try to get all this wired up with that big wiring harness you've seen with 1,000 wires. We're gonna try to make it nice and neat to where you can't see the wires. They're gonna be coming down on the sides and all that kind of stuff. And then we're gonna have a door that's gonna open up in the back, and you can put in storables. We call it browables, bro storables, okay? So whatever you wanna store inside of here, you say, oh man, I don't wanna have my wallet and keys and stuff. Now bam, open this up, put your wallet, your keys, your coffee, whatever you want to put inside of here. This is going to be a storable unit. And this middle section, I say, why not? We might as well use that too. So I'm going to cut that, and I'm going to have it to where it opens up, so you can also put something in there. You know, try to use every possibility, every little area that can be used. Okay, I don't want it to just be completely hollow. I can even cut this cup and have this cup where it opens up, and you can put something inside that cup. That's a lot of metal though. I don't want to cut through that. This was actually metal, stainless steel. This I don't care about. This I don't care about. I can even put more stuff inside of here. Anyway, we're going to end this video, and that is our conclusion today for Bro Building Sunday. Let me get a little closer here. Zoom in here. That is our conclusion today, folks, for Bro Building Sunday. I love you guys, and I tell you guys once again, help a brother out. Help a brother out. This is what I do on a day like this, just enjoying myself. You know, I've been talking for a while. I didn't even plan on making this video that long. This is supposed to be really short. I made a video earlier, and for some reason it didn't record. So that's why I had to re-record everything. And I said, you know what, let me just do it right and show people what's going on. So I've been taking from Paul. Dang, my color's all jacked up. I didn't know I was looking like this. I should have told me, man. Looking kind of raggedy here. Still looking raggedy. Anyway, yeah, I've been doing a lot of building, and a lot of that times I do a lot of building to take my mind off of other things that's happening. Like I said, we all have up and down in our life. We're going through things, and sometimes I don't talk about all my personal problems, but everybody has personal problems, and they go through things, and sometimes you just need to have an outlet. That's what this is. This is my outlet. So the old days when I used to gamble, that was my outlet, which was not a good outlet. Is that button on my shirt right? I'm looking very tacky. Sorry about that, folks. I don't care. But yeah, the old days I used to go gamble and things like that. So now this is what I do. A lot of people have been in the comments. They've been leaving comments saying, "Hey man, why are you doing that? Why not? Why not?" This is like therapy for me. Okay, a lot of people go to therapists and they do different things. I like to build. I like to create. I like to make things and take things to another level. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking things to another level. So I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Sorry about the long video here. But we're gonna get this baby going tonight. I'm having some fun with it. Basically, like I said, it's a computer system, so I'll be able to turn these monitors on. I can watch Netflix. I can do anything I want to do once I get once I get everything all plugged up. I'm just gonna route the wires correctly how I want all the wiring to look. I want it to look kind of nice and neat. And it's a cinema camera, a bro cinema camera on a bro budget. Not competing with the big boys. Not trying to show off. I watch a lot of the professional videos, and they do a lot of great stuff out there. What's the word? I compliment those guys or whatever for the great work that they're doing with all the cinema cameras and all the different rigs and stuff. And it's always been interesting to me. I love to go to the NAB show, the National Association of Broadcasters. I love going to those shows and all IBC and all these different shows. I didn't go to IBC, but I get a lot of information. And the information, I take it, I look at it, I go, oh, that's cool, but how can I do something similar to that on a bro budget? And that's what I do. I try to find a different way of making something or building something and having some similarities, but I may not have all the top high-end resolution, but I don't care because I'm not shooting in the top high-end resolution right now, am I? No, I'm shooting on my phone in 1080p. And when you really break down everything, you'll find out that most of your journalists are shooting in 1080p. Most of your independent, or even not even independent, most of your journalists are just shooting in 1080p, sometimes 720p. They're telling stories. I'm watching the news right now. I can see the news right now. It's on KCR 3, Channel 3. I can see the news that's on right now. They're not shooting in 4K. Trust me. They're out there. They're doing live shots. They call them live shots. They do live shots, sends it back to the studio. Some of the stuff is edited, pre-recorded, edited. Then they put in the graphics and titles, and then boom, they bring them in. And it's usually a low resolution. It's not going to be no 4K. So all this 4K stuff, all the 8K, and of course now the 12K. You see the big 12K right here. Yeah, I printed it out in red so you can see it. You can see it. 12K, baby. So all the 12K stuff, don't trip on that. I'm just having fun. Just enjoy myself. Maybe next time it might be 18K. It doesn't matter. And I'll tell you guys this because it doesn't matter what you have. It just matters. What matters is just I'm enjoying what I have. These little monitors right here, these are cheap monitors. These are not $1,000 monitors. You can get these things to be $1,000 a piece if you want to. If you want to get some high-end ones or whatever. $38. These cost $38. $38 for this one, 7-inch monitor, very clear. I had it hooked up to the computer. I had it hooked up on my mini broadcaster not too long ago before I took it apart. I just showed you guys the mini broadcaster I took apart. It looked great. These were actually designed to go in the car. These were going to be the ones I was going to put in the car. I was going to have one here, and then of course I had my tablet in the middle, but I changed that design. I actually bought another 15-inch monitor. It's actually in there right now. That one's actually hooked up to the little small PC that goes in your pocket. It's a small PC that goes in your pocket. That one's hooked up to that one right now. And I started hooking it up as a test monitor, and I was like, this thing is nice. I've been using it every day. That's like my daily driver. But it's one of those, it was like a $40 monitor, but it's like a hard base monitor. I got some soft monitors in there that are 15-inch portable monitors, but those are kind of flimsy, and they didn't look very good when you put them in the sunlight. So I'm just going into a whole different subject. I don't have to end this video. We're going to end this video. But anyway, what I wanted to say is that you can do things on a budget, on a bro budget, and that's what this is about. Okay, this is Bro Budget Sunday. I love you guys. I know I'm repeating myself. But once again, go to my Cash App. The little dollar sign, Cash App, $, Tony McDew, because I love you. And we out.